Good evening, folks. Welcome to Mount Pleasant Panther Football Live on the Mount Pleasant Live YouTube and Facebook feeds from beautiful Bob Evans Field. I am Luis Aranda, bringing you the sights and sounds of tonight's action. Mount Pleasant Live will be streaming all of the home contests for Panther football and volleyball this fall, basketball and wrestling this winter, soccer next spring, and softball and baseball next summer. Mount Pleasant Live sports coverage all year long is powered by our broadcast partner, Midwest Old Threshers. A big thank you to Terry, Grant, and all the folks that make Old Threshers great for helping support high school athletics. And if you're in Mount Pleasant this weekend, you know it's a big weekend, as the Old Threshers reunion has kicked off, as is always every Labor Day a weekend. And as a Mount Pleasanton myself, I am also adorning today the accessory for the weekend, which is a multi-day pass for the Old Threshers reunion. Also, a special shout out to Refreshment Services Pepsi for its support in Mount Pleasant Live. Welcome everyone to the Mount Pleasant Panther pregame show, brought to you by Pep Stop of Mount Pleasant. As I said earlier, my name is Luis Aranda, and I am proud and privileged to bring you to the live action here at Bob Evans Field at Maple Leaf Athletic Complex. Tonight, we are in for a great game. Mount Pleasant versus Mediapolis. These two teams haven't faced each other one-on-one since 2017. This is their first meeting since Mount Pleasant took a 37-7 decision at Meepo back 8 years ago. From 2014 to 2017, these two teams faced off 4 times and split 2-2, 2 wins on each side. Mediapolis is coming off a very, very successful campaign in 2024 when they went 4-4 in the regular season. Their season continued into the postseason, the 2A playoffs, where they took on Northeast and upset them in their own home field. And then their season ended the following week in the 2A playoffs, concluding their season at 5-4. In the playoffs for Mount Pleasant, they're coming off a wonderful 4-4 regular season, capped off by a campaign that also saw them snap a 23-game streak. We will now pause for the national anthem. A wonderful rendition of the national anthem by the Mount Pleasant High School Marching Band. As I was saying, Mount Pleasant's coming off a 4-4 season that saw them break a 23-game losing streak in their season opening win over Fairfield. As well, they were able to qualify for the first time for the 3A playoffs in 2020. Unfortunately, that ended with a 35-0 loss to Assumption. Their regular season also included wins over Fort Madison and Keokuk to end the regular season. So John Bowlen is in his 4th year as coach for the Mount Pleasant Panthers. He will be guiding this team onto the field here shortly. We'll take a minute here to listen to our sponsors. You are watching Panther Football on Mount Pleasant Live, powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Located just south of the Mount Pleasant Square, Phillips Auto Clinic has you covered. Whether it's an oil change, an engine repair, tire replacement, and anything and everything in between, we've got what your vehicle is looking for. Phillips Auto Clinic. See us today.
Bring the kids, share the memories, celebrate 75 years of traditions at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Relive the magic of steam engines, antique cars, and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and horses. Whether it's your first visit or a cherished tradition, you'll enjoy the delicious foods, the thrill of an Old West shootout, and the excitement of nightly grandstand entertainment. For 75 years, this has been the place where memories are made at the 2025 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, August 28th through September 1st in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
New floors sound great, but moving furniture? Nah. Tearing up old carpet? No thanks. Juggling the whole project? You've got better things to do. Relax. We can do that. Your dream home will move, tear up, install, and handle it all while you kick back and enjoy your new space.
Here at The Morning Breath, we start every morning with style and grace. Engaging you with thoughtful and critically thinking topics to start your day.
Did you know that Pop-Tarts are like horrible for you?
While always maintaining a professional and family-friendly environment.
John, you're no longer a virgin.
Oh, and all the other stuff.
Flowers. Yes. We talk on all over the world. Out of There's another word for that, Peter. What do we call that? Cold.
It is cold. It's going to get
Weekdays at 7:15, only on the Southeast Iowa Video Network Facebook and YouTube page.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
Welcome back to Bob Evans Field. You're watching Panther football on Mount Pleasant Live, powered by Midwest Old Threshers. We just had the coin toss a moment ago. Mount Pleasant won the toss, deferred, and so Mediapolis will receive, and they will defend the south end zone. All right, we are lining up for the kickoff here. It is a Friday night in Mount Pleasant. It is gorgeous outside, and we are here to watch the kickoff of the 2025 season for both of these respective teams. Kicking off for Mount Pleasant is Dylan White, senior. And here comes the kick. It's up. And it is received at around the 10-yard line. On the return, onto the right side to about the 30-yard line. A return of approximately 25 yards. And so Meepo will start at the 30-yard line, heading towards the north end zone.
Ball is at the 31-yard line. Mediapolis will start first and 10 at their own 31.
Starting quarterback for Mediapolis is 6'1" junior Quincy King, as he starts from a 3-wide receiver set. Handoff. Play action pass right down, and it's caught. Inside into Mount Pleasant territory at approximately the 30-yard line. On the tackle for Mount Pleasant is number 27, Griffin Jones. Meepo will now start at the Mount Pleasant 28-yard line, first and 10. 3-wide receiver set to the left of Quincy King. The snap. This time a handoff. And it looks like Mount Pleasant is able to stop at the line of scrimmage. A nice stop by the defensive line.
31, Parker Holstein, tackled by number 18 from Mount Pleasant, Colton Seifert. No gain on the play. Second and 10 from the 28.
Tackle by number 18, Colton Seifert. Brings up second down and 10 from the Mount Pleasant 28. King back from the shotgun position, flanked by two tight ends and a handoff. And again, the defensive line is able to make a stop there.
Tackle by number 23, Max Sloat for the Panthers. A gain of 3 to the
Max Sloat with the tackle for the Panthers. It brings up 3rd and 7 for Mediapolis. The Bulldogs are coming in again, having had a successful campaign in 2024 with a 5-4 record. I'm sorry, a 4-5 record, having qualified for the 2A playoffs. King again out of the shotgun. 3rd and 7. Fakes, throw, open to the wide receiver on number 2, Garrison Gunn. Ramsey Davis on the tackle for Mount Pleasant. That does result in a first down for Meepo on the Mount Pleasant 11-yard line. We are now 1st and 10, just shy, 11 yards shy of the end zone. Quincy King back from the shotgun. Quick swing pass over to number 2, Garrison Gunn. He goes inside to about the 6-yard line and is pushed out of bounds. My apologies, that's Gannon Gunn, the wide receiver. A gain of 6 brings up 2nd and 5 from the 6-yard line. Let's see if the Panthers can have a defensive stop here deep into the red zone in the first drive of this ball game. 10 minutes and 6 seconds left in the first quarter. King again in the shotgun. Handoff to Parker Holstein, and it looks like the defensive line is able to hold him. We are now looking at a 4th down. My apologies, 3rd down now. Scoreboard got a little bit ahead of myself there. So no gain on the play, 3rd down and 5 from the 6-yard line. King back in the shotgun position, flanked by Holstein. He's got 2 wide receivers. Rolls out to his right. Over the middle, and it is caught and a touchdown. Touchdown by Gannon Gunn, 6 yards from King. And Mediapolis is on the board on their first drive of the 2025 season. It is 6-0. Four catches, 68 yards for Gunn. Did not have an incompletion at all on that drive. And now the Bulldogs are looking to add to their score. Low snap, able to recover, and the kick is good by Grant Konechny. So Mediapolis is now going to go on the defensive side. 7-0 Meepo from Bob Evans Field.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page. Pep Stop is a proud sponsor of Mount Pleasant Live and Mount Pleasant Athletics. Pep Stop is your one-stop shop for everything from gas, top-of-the-line car wash, a snack and a drink for the road, or a pizza on a Friday night. Stop in or call us at 319-385-4112.
And we're back from Bob Evans Field. You're watching Panther Football Mount Pleasant Live, powered by Midwest Old Threshers. That was a good drive for the Bulldogs, highlighted by 68 yards and 4 receptions by Gunn. And now the kickoff for the Bulldogs will commence here. Kicking off from the 40-yard line. And a stop there by number 8 by the Bulldogs. Kyler Crow with the stop.
Tackled by number 8, Tyler Crow.
All right, so Mount Pleasant now will take over as they start their first drive of the 2025 season from the 25-yard line. Under center for the Panthers is number 13, junior Grayson Walker. He will line up with 2 wide receivers and 1 tailback, Ramsey Davis, number 47, to his left. A snap from the shotgun. Hand off to Davis. And a positive gain there, about 3 yards. Peyton Johnson on the tackle by the Bulldogs. Brings up 2nd and 5 from the 30-yard line. Davis will come out here. Walker again from the shotgun. He's got 2 wide receivers set. The snap. Fakes it. Takes the handoff to number 27.
Number 27 for
Griffin Jones.
Griffin Jones. Tackled by number 8, Tyler Crow for the Bulldogs.
Kyler Crow on the tackle there. No gain on the play. 3rd down and 5. Ramsey Davis comes back in.
Stretch and loss of yardage back to the 27. 3rd and 7 for the Panthers.
I apologize there. It was a loss of 2 on the run. 3rd and 7 now from the 27-yard line for the Panthers. Walker again in the shotgun. Fakes. In trouble. Launches it. Incomplete. Quarterback pressure there. And broken up again by Kyler Crow. He has had quite the series on the defensive end, and the 3 and out is forced by the Bulldog defense. 4th and 7 for the Panthers. They elect to punt. Griffin Jones, it appears, will be kicking.
In punt formation for Mount Pleasant, number 21, Merrick Lamb.
My apologies, that was Merrick Lamb. The 1 and the 7 looks very similar on the Mount Pleasant jerseys here. 2 returners back for the Bulldogs. They're going to let that one go. It's going to fall and take a Panther bounce to the 42-yard line.
Ball's down at the 43-yard line.
And the Bulldogs will take over.
At their own 43.
Mediapolis will start their second drive of the ball game, up 7-0. Gannon Gunn had himself quite the first drive. 4 receptions for 68 yards, including a 6-yard touchdown that has accounted for the only points of this game so far. 7:51 remaining in the first quarter. Mediapolis will start from their own 42-yard line. Quincy King again from the shotgun. He's got 2 wide receivers to his left. Handoff to Parker Holstein. And he appears to be stopped there, short of the line of scrimmage. Defensive line doing a great job holding the run game for Meepo early on in this contest. There's no gain on that play. So brings up 2nd and 10 again from the 42nd yard line for the Bulldogs. Trips wide receiver to the left. I formation. There's a shovel pass. Nothing there. Maybe a gain of 1. Parker Holstein again on the quarterback toss to him. 3rd and 8 for the Bulldogs.
3rd and 8 for the Bulldogs.
Quincy King will come back to center. 3 wide receivers set, tight end on his right side with Holstein to his right. Rolls out to his right, and we got a whistle here. We got a flag.
Penalty flag on the field.
Before the whistle, more than likely going to be false start here on the Bulldogs. Let's see what the referee has to say. False start
Illegal procedure
on the Bulldogs. Oh, it's a legal procedure.
5-yard penalty moves the ball to the 39-yard line.
That's a 5-yard penalty on the Bulldogs. So that moves them back now to the 39-yard
For
line.
the Bulldogs at the 39.
So what was a 3rd and 8 for the Bulldogs is now a 3rd and long from the 39. King back again from the shotgun formation. He has 2 wide receivers to his right, 1 to his left, and the tailback. Back the pass, goes over the middle, and is incomplete. Intended for Finn McClure. And so the Panthers defense forces a 3-and-out on the second drive of the ball game for the Bulldogs.
39, 4th and 13 for the Bulldogs.
4th and 13 for the Bulldogs. Let's see what they decide here.
Deep for Mount Pleasant, number 4.
Jack Newman is back to receive the punt.
Number 23, Grant Kenshi.
And Grant, I'm going to butcher this name again. Konchny, I believe. Oh, nearly a block there. Newman receives the ball, is wrapped up, breaks a tackle, still getting the lower half going, fights his way to the 40, still on his feet, and out of bounds. What an effort there. Tackle by number 15 of the Bulldogs, Brayton DeLang.
By number 15, Brayton DeLang.
And what a return by Jack Newman. All effort, all heart on that one. So Mount Pleasant will start deep in their own territory, 42-yard line. 1st and 10 now. Back under center is Walker. And the snap. Hand off. And he's got a hole. What a run by Ryan Helling.
The ball carrier for the Panthers. Tackled by number 28 for the Bulldogs.
18-yard run there for a first down for the Panthers. That is our first Panther first down of the 2025 season.
Ball is at the 40-yard line. First down, Panthers.
1st and 10 now from the Bulldog 40. Walker lines up with Davis to his right. 2 wide receiver set. Snap. Oh, what a catch! Caden Schatt slipped on the play, still managed to make the reception from his behind. We can say that on streaming, behind. 7-yard gain, 2nd and 3rd.
33-yard line.
What a play.
2nd and 3.
All right. An exciting first couple plays here on the second drive of the season for the Panthers now. Again, 2 wide receivers set for Grayson Walker from the shotgun. Here's a snap. Handoff to Helling. Cuts to the left side.
Number 24, Ryan Helling.
And he is. It's going to be close.
By number 63, Benjamin Gertz.
And looks like we got a Panther first down.
Ball is at the 30-yard line, which gives Mount Pleasant a first down.
First down, Panthers.
At the Mediapolis 30.
1st and 10 now from the Bulldog 30. Brody Clark in at wide receiver. Walker rolls out. Pressured. He's going to go down. Oh, the ball came out. It looks like it's recovered by Ramsey Davis. Oh. It was an incomplete pass ruled by the referee there.
To the 38-yard line.
So a nice break for the Panthers there.
2nd and 19.
Oh, my apologies. That was an 8-yard loss. It was a completed pass and a loss of 8 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd and 18 for the Panthers. Handoff to Ryan Helling, and he is dropped in the backfield.
Tackled for a loss.
That's another loss.
Gannon Gunn.
And now we are facing 3rd and long from the 43-yard line of what was once a promising drive.
At the 43.
In danger of stalling out here with 3 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the first period. Walker once again in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Heavy pressure. Able to stay on his feet. He's got some blockers downfield. He's going to fall short of the first down marker, but he was able to make some positive gains on what appeared to be a broken play in the backfield.
Number 15, Brayton DeLange on the top. Ball is at the
Brayton
30.
DeLange again on the tackle there. Bring up 4th and 17.
For the Panthers.
Offense staying on the field. 4th and 17 from the Bulldog 37. 4 wide receivers set for Walker. And a shotgun. Man to man. Over the middle. Caught! What a play! Merrick Lamb, the tight end.
For number 21, Merrick Lamb. Tackled by number 43.
Right down the right-hand hash. Finds Lamb. And the Panthers are back in business. 1st and 10 from the 13.
Ball is at the 13. 1st and 10, Panthers.
Walker hands off to Helling. Goes to the left side and is met at the line of scrimmage.
Ball carrier for the Panthers. Stopped by number 25, Brock Spears.
Bulldogs, number 25, Brock Spears on the tackle there for a gain of 1. Ramsey Davis comes back in to the lineup for the Panthers. We are approaching the 1-minute mark here at Bob Evans Field. Luis Aranda on the play-by-play. Our first Panthers streaming game on Mount Pleasant Live. The snap and the handoff to Ramsey Davis. Up the middle.
Tackled by number 25, Brock Spears.
Brock Spear again on the tackle there. A gain of 3, 3rd and 6. Inside the 10 now. Deep in the Bulldogs territory from the 9. Coming into the lineup for the Panthers is number 32, Caden Schatt. He will line up along with Brody Clark as the wide receivers. Walker again in the shotgun, flanked to his right by Ramsey Davis, and his tight end is Isaiah Lang. Davis inside to about the 5-yard line. He's going to fall short of the first down there. We got 5 seconds remaining in the first quarter, and it looks like the Panthers will let the time expire. We're going to head to the second quarter. Let's see what happens for your Panthers. You're watching Panther Football on Mount Pleasant Live, powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
Mount Pleasant Tire is a proud sponsor of Mount Pleasant Live and Mount Pleasant Athletics. We have everything your car needs, from oil changes to tire and engine repair and much, much more. Give us a call or go online at mountpleasanttires.com. Mount Pleasant Tire, we keep you rolling.
For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Located just south of the Mount Pleasant Square, Phillips Auto Clinic has you covered. Whether it's an oil change, an engine repair, tire replacement, and anything and everything in between, we've got what your vehicle is looking for. Phillips Auto Clinic, See us today.
Bring the kids, share the memories, celebrate 75 years of traditions at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Relive the magic of steam engines, antique cars, and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and horses. Whether it's your first visit or a cherished tradition, you'll enjoy the delicious foods, the thrill of an Old West shootout, and the excitement of nightly grandstand entertainment. For 75 years, this has been the place where memories are made at the 2025 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, August 28th through September 1st in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
Welcome back to Panthers football, presented by Midwest Old Threshers. 4th and 1 from the 4. The handoff to Ramsey Davis. He is met at the line of scrimmage. And it looks like he may have got it.
Ramsey Davis, the ball carrier, stopped by number 2, Gannon Gunn.
Ramsey Davis is the ball carrier there. He went to the right side. The officials are discussing it. And we got a first down. First down, Panthers. We're first and goal now.
Ball's at the 3-yard line.
First and goal from the 3 for Mount Pleasant. Clark and Shat, the wide receivers. Helling gets the handoff, and he's met at the line of scrimmage, keeps going. Looks like he was held to no gain on that play. Maybe lost a yard.
Number 27, Griffin Jones, the ball carrier.
Griffin Jones is the ball carrier.
Loss of 1, back to the
There was a loss of 1 on the play. 2nd and 4. Ramsey Davis comes back in for the Panthers. Dusk is now turning into night here on a beautiful evening in Mount Pleasant. 2nd and goal from the 4. Walker receives a snap, goes to the end zone, and he finds touchdown Panthers! Isaiah Lang with the 4-yard reception.
Walker complete to number 12, Isaiah Lang.
And we are an extra point away from a tied ball game. Beautiful pass by Walker. Lang able to meet in the air to make that reception. And Dylan White here looking to tie the ball game. The snap. Good hold. And it is good. We have ourselves a tied ball game here. 7-7 with 10:54 remaining in the first half. We'll be right back. You're watching Panther Football on Mount Pleasant Live, powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
New floors sound great, but moving furniture? Nah. Tearing up old carpet? No thanks. Juggling the whole project? You've got better things to do. Relax. We can do that. Your dream home will move, tear up, install, and handle it all while you kick back and enjoy your new space.
Here at the Morning Breath, we start every morning with style and grace.
Give me a
Engaging you with thoughtful and critically thinking topics to start your day.
Do you know that Pop-Tarts are like horrible for you?
Welcome back
While
to Bob
always
Evans. You're
maintaining a
watching Panther Football,
professional
Mount
and
Pleasant
family
Live, powered by Midwest Old Threshers. The kickoff here coming by Dylan White as Mount Pleasant has just tied this ball game 7-7 on the courtesy of a 4-yard touchdown reception by Isaiah Lang. The kickoff received at the 5. And we have a bit of a seam there. We got a flag on the play as he's running down the left side and stepping out of bounds at around the 25-yard line on the Panthers side, but we do have a flag. Let's see what we have here. Flag all the way back at the 18-yard line on the Bulldogs side of the field. Let's see what the call is here. Looks like it's going to be coming back. Illegal block in the back on Meepo. That nullifies what appears to be about a 60, 65-yard return. So Quincy King will start deep in his own territory. Wow. All the way back to their 10-yard line.
Block in the back penalty moves the ball back to the 10-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Mediapolis at the 10.
All right, the Bulldogs will start off in their own 10-yard line. 1st and 10 back under center for the Bulldogs is Quincy King. He had a good first drive that led to a touchdown caught by Gunn, who had 4 receptions for 68 yards on the first drive. The second drive stalled on a 3-and-out. Pass here, caught to number 10, Finn McClure. Tackle, gang tackle there at about the 10-yard line.
Finn McClure. Tackled by number 7, Landon Novak Watson.
Gain of 4 on that play. Brings up 2nd and 6 from the 14.
Gain of 4 on the play. 2nd and 6.
Touchdown by the Panthers is 4 yards from Walker to Lang with the extra point by White. All right, Bulldogs back under man in motion, and we got a flag, a whistle here. Looks like we're going to have illegal motion called.
Procedure penalty against Mediapolis.
Carter Gelling was the man in motion. Not sure if somebody on the offensive line jumped early.
Moves the ball back to the 9-yard line.
So that's a 5-yard penalty. Brings them all the way back to the 9. 2nd and 11 from the Mediapolis 9-yard line. King back from the shotgun. He's got tailback behind him. Here comes. Oh, what a stop there by by Brody Clark there in the backfield for a loss. 2-yard loss, 3-yard loss. Now it's 3rd and long, 3rd and 14 from the 6-yard line.
Loss of yardage back to the 6.
Brody Clark broke containment, was able to tackle in the backfield for that tackle for a loss. The defensive line for the Panthers has only given up 1 rushing yard, and looks like we got a timeout by the Bulldogs. So with that timeout, we'll also take a timeout to hear from our great sponsors. You're watching Panther Football on Mount Pleasant Live, powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page. Pep Stop is a proud sponsor of Mount Pleasant Live and Mount Pleasant Athletics. Pep Stop is your one-stop shop for everything from gas, top-of-the-line car wash, a snack and a drink for the road, or a pizza on a Friday night. Stop in or call us at 319-385-4112.
Mount Pleasant Tire is a proud sponsor of Mount Pleasant Live and Mount Pleasant Athletics. We have everything your car needs, from oil changes to tire and engine repair and much, much more. Give us a call or go online at mountpleasanttires.com. Mount Pleasant Tire, we keep you rolling.
Welcome back to Panther football on Mount Pleasant Live, powered by Midwest Old Threshers. After a timeout, the Bulldogs are deep in their own territory on the 6th, 3rd and long, 14 to go. We are tied with 8:54 remaining in the first half. Quincy King goes back, fires over into the flat. Oh, got a block there. And that's going to be a tiptoe for a first down.
Tackled by number 27, Griffin Jones.
Gannon Gunn on the reception there. Stopped by Griffin Jones. And now the Bulldogs are in business here from their own 23. 1st and 10. Trips right for the Bulldogs. The toss to the left side, number 31, Parker Holstein. And it looks like he's going to be stopped at about the 25. He was met by a plethora of Panthers there. Gain of 3 on the play.
Correction for number 23, Max Slopes.
Brings up 2nd and 7 now from the 26. We are streaming on the Mount Pleasant Live Facebook page as well as YouTube. We are trying to have an interactive broadcast, so feel free to drop your comments in there, and over the course of this broadcast, I will perhaps respond to them. We'll see. All right, back to the action. Play action fake. King going deep. Over the middle. Nobody there. And we're going to get a penalty here. It looked like Griffin Jones never turned around to see where the ball was and made contact. It looks like we're going to have a pass interference call against the Panthers. Unfortunately for us, that will be an automatic first down for Mediapolis. Jones never turned around when that ball was in the air, made incidental contact. However, the referees thought it was enough to warrant a pass interference call. We'll get the official call from the referee here momentarily.
Holding penalty against Mount Pleasant.
Holding is the call. That will result in a first down for Mediapolis. So Quincy
moves the ball to the 41-yard line.
1st and 10 now for the Bulldogs from the 41-yard line. It has been Quincy King and Gannon Gunn for the bulk of the offense for the Bulldogs, managing 63 yards over the air and 3 on the ground. King going deep, and we got a first turnover! Number 4, Jack Newman with the interception. Takes the ball to midfield. And the Panthers force the first turnover of the season. King underthrew the pass. And Newman made him pay for it. And the Panthers will take over at midfield. So defensive holding set up a 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs, and they coughed the ball over immediately. And so the Panthers look to take advantage here and take their first lead. 7:16 remaining in the first half. Grayson Walker once again from the shotgun with Ramsey Davis to his left. And we have a timeout called by the Panthers. While we have a moment, I do want to say thank you so much for welcoming me into your homes, your streaming devices on Facebook Live and YouTube. This is a new endeavor for us here at Mount Pleasant Live, as this is our first live broadcast of Mount Pleasant Sports. And if you're wondering if you will be hearing my buttery tones during the course of this athletic season, your answer would be yes. I am happy to say that we will be broadcasting approximately 70 home contests, starting with fall season, football and volleyball, all the way to the summer with baseball and softball. And it is my honor and privilege to join you, whether you're at home, from your couch, from a friend's place, on the road, at work, whether you're in Mount Pleasant or anywhere in the world. The wonders of the internet has brought you here to beautiful southeast Iowa. All right, enough of me talking. Let's get back to the action. 1st and 10 from the 50. 7:16 remaining. After a Panther timeout, Grayson Walker comes back from the shotgun high snap. He's going to keep it himself, and he's going to go left and gain about 3 yards.
Tackled by number 28.
Bulldogs tackle number 28, Nathan Schmidgall. Gain of 3. Jared Clark comes back into the ball game. Number 33 for the Panthers. Asa Rose is coming off, as is Ramsey Davis. Back in the ball game is number 27, Griffin Jones, on the offensive side. Shat at the top of your screen and wide receiver set. Brody Clark on the bottom of your screen. And we have a flag, and it looks like the Panthers may have jumped early. Grayson, we have a false start here. 5-yard penalty on the Panthers. Grayson Walker has had an impressive start so far. He has gone 3 for 4, 75% completion percentage for those of you scoring at home, including a 4-yard touchdown to his tight end, Isaiah Lang, and about 37 yards over the air. Second and 12 now from the 48. Walker again from the gun with Clark to his left on the south part of your screen. High snap, has to get rid of it, and it is incomplete. Number 63, Benjamin Gerst, with the pass breakup there in what could have been disaster there on the screen toss. Jones comes out, Davis comes back in.
From the 48.
3rd and long from the 48 for the Panthers. In the game now is Isaiah Lang as he lines up for wide receiver set. Walker back to pass. He sees somebody, and he's got a long completion to Caden Schatt, who breaks a tackle. He's at the 10, the 5. He's going to fall short of the end zone. Caden Schatt with a wonderful reception, kept moving his bottom half, and now the Panthers are 2 yards away from their second touchdown of the ball game.
Ball is on the 2-yard line. 1st and goal for the Panthers.
First and goal for the Panthers from the 2 with 6 minutes remaining in the first half. Walker once again in a shotgun with Davis to his right. Asa Rose in at wide receiver. The handoff to Davis, and he is met at the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Ramsey Davis, the ball carrier.
A 3-yard loss on the run by Ramsey Davis.
Doubled by number 15.
Brings up 2nd and goal from the 5.
Loss of yardage.
Brody Clark comes back in. Asa Rose comes
Ball is
out.
at the 3. 3rd and 3. 3rd and goal from the 3.
Clark lines up on the bottom of your screen. Schatt at the top. Davis, the tailback. High snap. Hands it off to Davis. Tries to get behind his line. And it looks like he will get to the original line of scrimmage to bring up 3rd and goal.
Stopped by number 28, Smidgo. Ball is at the 2.
He gained those yards back. We're now 3rd and goal from the 2. .4:30 remaining in the first half. There we go. Wishbone out. Quarterback run. And it looks like they'll be short of the goal line.
Walker, the ball carrier, tackled by Parker Lane. The ball is at the 1.
Brings up 4th and goal now from the 1-yard line. Easy decision for the Panthers as the crowd gets to their feet here. Here we go. Wishbone formation once again. Walker under center. Hands it off to Jones. And he's in! Touchdown! Panthers! A 1-yard run by Griffin Jones gives the Panthers a 6-point lead. A drive that was punctuated by a great reception by Caden Chat. And now Dylan White is in for the extra points. And a hush over the field, hoping that White can give the Panthers a touchdown lead. The snap handled nicely, and it is good. With 3:48 remaining in the first half, the Panthers have taken their first lead of the 2025 season. We'll be right back. You are watching Panther Football on Mount Pleasant Live, powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
For everything, there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Located just south of the Mount Pleasant Square, Phillips Auto Clinic has you covered. Whether it's an oil change, an engine repair, tire replacement, and anything and everything in between, we've got what your vehicle is looking for. Phillips Auto Clinic. See us today.
Welcome back from a raucous Bob Evans Field at the Maple Leaf Athletic Complex, where the Panthers have taken a 14-7 lead after a Griffin Jones 1-yard touchdown run and a drive that was punctuated by a long reception by Caden Chat. He has shown up to play today. He made a reception in their second drive from his keister and was able to break tackles to set up a 1st and goal from the 2, and the Panthers are able to punch it in to take their first lead of the 2025 season. And the kickoff from White.
Smidgo on the run back.
It is caught and returned by Schmidgall.
Stopped by number 18, Colton Seifert.
Stopped by Seifert. And the Bulldogs will start from their own 31-yard line.
Ball is on the 31. 1st and 10, Mediapolis at their own 31-yard line.
3rd down conversion for the Panthers by Shat. Changed the complexity of that last drive. And now the Panthers are back on offense, having scored 14 on defense, having scored 14 points in a row. Quincy King back on the shotgun. Rolls to his right. Fires over the middle. Incomplete. Intended for number 30, Lathan Keller.
Is incomplete. Intended for number 30, Lathan Keller.
Second and 10 again from the 31-yard line for Quincy King and the Meatball Bulldogs.
Ball remains at the 31. 2nd and 10.
2 wide receivers set. Flanked by his tailback on the right-hand side. Oh, fumble! Lost the snap. There is a flag on the play. It looks like no, the ball was a marker to signify a live ball. recovered by King.
Loss of yardage back to the 27.
Loss of 6 on the play.
Third
Bringing up
and
third
16.
and long. 3rd and 16 now from the 27. The Bulldogs offense seems to have lost composure here late in the first half as we are coming up on 3 minutes in this first half. Finn McClure lining up as the wide receiver on the bottom of your screen. An interesting formation for the Bulldogs there. Fakes the handoff. Fires. And nobody there. Intended receiver looked to be Gunn. McClure was also in the vicinity.
King's pass is incomplete.
And with that incompletion, it forces a 4th down. There is a flag on the play. Oh, my apologies. There is no flag on the play. All right, we got a punt formation going. Newman back to receive the ball from, he is lined up at about the 43-yard line. The snap, the kick. Newman's underneath it, makes the catch, and he's met by a defender. And Mount Pleasant will start from their own 46-yard line.
Number 28, Nathan Smidgo.
All right, change of possession here for the Panthers as they are looking to continue their hot stretch here on the offensive side. Their last 2 drives have ended in touchdowns. The first one, a 1-yard reception by Isaiah Lang, a 4-yard reception for a touchdown by Isaiah Lang, and then our last offensive possession was punctuated by a 1-yard run by Griffin Jones. Back from Clark in motion. The handoff to Jones, and we're going to have a stoppage in play here. And a late flag there. We got a false start coming up. It'll be 5-yard penalty here on the Panthers. Offensive line has been a little jittery. The run game has not established itself just yet, and this is at least the second false start penalty or illegal procedure penalty on the offensive line. 2 minutes, 38 seconds remaining in the first half. 1st and 15 now from the 41 for the Panthers. Ramsey Davis back in at tailback. Brody Clark at the bottom of your screen, joined by, I believe that is Isaiah Lang too. In motion is Shat. On the keeper, Walker is met in the backfield. That was a designed run, and it was met by a gang of Bulldogs.
Number 63, Benjamin Durst.
Walker tried to spin his way out of that, but unfortunately he was met by defenders on both sides. That results in a 10-yard loss. Sorry, a 4-yard loss there. 2nd and 19 from the 37. Few minutes remaining in the first half. Walker in the air, finds Clark. Clark evades the defender, able to gain more yardage there. Brings it to the 47-yard line.
Tackled by number 15, Brayton DeLane.
9-yard reception there for Clark. Back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10 from the 47.
3rd and 9.
90 seconds remaining in this first half. Lang and Clark again on the bottom of your screen. Chat at the top. Walker back to pass. It's a block from Davis. On the run. Evades the defender. Oh, and it's tripped up. Gannon Gunn.
Number 2.
With the stop. Was able to trip up Walker. Had Walker been able to evade Gunn, he would have been long gone for at least a first down, if not more. A big play-saving stop by the Bulldog wide receiver and defensive back. 4th and 6 for the Panthers. I believe we have a timeout on the field. Panthers are in midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards to go. 1:05 to go. If I were me, well, I am me. If I were them, I'd consider punting the ball here. Get the Bulldogs deep in their territory. And it looks like that's what we're going to do. So I might be a football coach if I'm not a play-by-play guy. All right, Merrick Lamb back to punt the ball. Bulldogs have 2 returners set at about their 15-yard line. Snap. Lamb has it, kicks it off, and it looks like it will go out of bounds at about the 26-yard line. It was an angled punt intended to go out of bounds. No return. And it looks like it'll be about the 28-yard line. Change of possession here as Meepo will start. It looks like the chain gang is trying to get situated here. I had the ball around the 26. It looks like they're setting up at the 32. Nope. And the chain gang is still moving.
At the 29-yard line.
All right.
Mediapolis
So the ball,
will start 1st and 10.
1st and 10 for the
At
29. The ball went out at the
29-yard
29-yard line. And so Quincy King is back from the shotgun. Shotgun. 2 wide receivers set to his right. Tailback behind him. Looks like there's a tight end at the end of the line on the left-hand side from King. Moving towards the south end zone. Snap. And we have a whistle. And a flag coming. We got a legal procedure coming up here on the Bulldogs.
Procedure penalty against Mediapolis.
So a 5-yard loss for the Bulldogs. All right, 1:03 to go in the first half.
5-yard
We do have a
penalty
halftime
moves the
show.
ball to
I
the
will be breaking down
24-yard
some of the
line.
key plays
First
of
and 15
this
from the
game so
24.
far, which the Panthers lead 14-7. 1st and 15 from the 24-yard line. Four wide receiver set for Quincy King. Gun on the... That ball is nearly picked off. It was intended.
For number 10.
Number 10, Finn McClure.
Finn McClure.
In the
is
vicinity was
incomplete.
Griffin Jones. And Asa Rose.
Ball remains at the 24. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 15 from the 24 now. 59 seconds remaining in the first half. Trips wide receivers to the right. Tailback behind King. Handoff to Holstein. And he's taken
Number
down
31,
at the 31.
Ball carrier for
A gain of
Mediapolis,
7.
Parker Holstein.
3rd and 8. As the clock ticks down,
Tackled
we
by
are
number
now
23.
under 40 seconds.
Max Sloat.
30 seconds
Ball
remaining in
is
the
at
first
the
half.
31. 3rd
Meeple
and
does have
8.
one timeout. They are electing not to use it. 3rd and 8. And just as I said that, timeout. And it'll be the Panthers.
Timeout, Mount Pleasant.
All right. So just a game reset here. 14-7. Mount Pleasant over the Bulldogs. 3rd and 8 from the 31-yard line. 21 seconds remaining in this game. Luis Aranda, joined by my producer Pete Camp, and a big thank you to our choreographers Ray Venz and Matt Bryant. We are coming to you live from Bob Evans Field at award-winning Maple Leaf Athletic Complex. So after the first drive for the Bulldogs, their offense has seemed to stall a bit. There's also a turnover earlier in the game on their second drive that also catapulted the offense for the Panthers. That led to
the Bulldogs at the 31-yard line.
14-7 marker. All right. King back from the break. Shotgun. 2 wide receivers to his right. Rolls out to his left. And the pressure gets to him, leading to an incomplete pass.
King's pass is incomplete.
And now brings up 4th and 8 with about 16 seconds remaining.
Fourth and 8 from the 31.
With 16 seconds to go, Mount Pleasant looks to have one more opportunity to add to their score. Back to receive is Newman, and he's joined by Asa Rose. A snap. That ball is high, and Newman calls for a fair catch and takes a small Bulldog roll to the 38. 5 seconds remaining in the first half. And let's see if the Panthers decide to play it safe and take a knee and send themselves to the locker room ahead 14-7.
At the 38-yard line, Mount Pleasant will start 1st and 10 at their own 38.
1st and 10 with 5 seconds to go from their own 38. Stay tuned for the halftime show presented by Community First Credit Union. I will break down some of the key plays of this first half. Walker will take a knee, and we are going to go to halftime. Halftime from Mount Pleasant, where your Panthers have taken a 14-7 lead against the Bulldogs in their season opener. You are watching Mount Pleasant Panther football on Mount Pleasant Live, presented by Old Midwest Old Threshers.
Bring the kids, share the memories, celebrate 75 years of traditions at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Relive the magic of steam engines, antique cars, and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and horses. Whether it's your first visit or a cherished tradition, you'll enjoy the delicious foods, the thrill of an Old West shootout, and the excitement of nightly grandstand entertainment. For 75 years, this has been the place where memories are made at the 2025 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, August 28th through September 1st in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
At First Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with First today and see why together is better.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
New floors sound great, but moving furniture? Nah. Tearing up old carpet? No thanks. Juggling the whole project? You've got better things to do. Relax. We can do that. Your dream home will move, tear up, install, and handle it all while you kick back and enjoy your new space.
Here at the Morning Breath, we start every morning with style and grace.
Give me a
Engaging you with thoughtful and critically thinking topics to start your day.
Do you know that Pop-Tarts are like horrible for you?
While always maintaining a professional and family-friendly environment.
John, you're no longer a virgin.
Oh, and all the other stuff.
Wow, virgin. Yes, we talk on all over the world.
There's another word for that, Peter. What do we call that?
Cold. It is cold. It's going to get
Weekdays at 7:15, only on the Southeast Iowa Video Network Facebook and YouTube page.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page. Pep Stop is a proud sponsor of Mount Pleasant Live and Mount Pleasant Athletics. Pep Stop is your one-stop shop for everything from gas, top-of-the-line car wash, a snack and a drink for the road, or a pizza on a Friday night. Stop in or call us at 319-385-4112.
Mount Pleasant Tire is a proud sponsor of Mount Pleasant Live and Mount Pleasant Athletics. We have everything your car needs, from oil changes to tire and engine repair and much, much more. Give us a call or go online at mountpleasanttires.com. Mount Pleasant Tire, we keep you rolling.
For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Located just south of the Mount Pleasant Square, Phillips Auto Clinic has you covered. Whether it's an oil change, an engine repair, tire replacement, and anything and everything in between, we've got what your vehicle is looking for. Phillips Auto Clinic. See us today.
Bring the kids, share the memories, celebrate 75 years of traditions at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Relive the magic of steam engines, antique cars, and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and horses. Whether it's your first visit or a cherished tradition, you'll enjoy the delicious foods, the thrill of an Old West shootout, and the excitement of nightly grandstand entertainment. For 75 years, this has been the place where memories are made at the 2025 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, August 28th through September 1st in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
New floors sound great, but moving furniture? Nah. Tearing up old carpet? No thanks. Juggling the whole project? You've got better things to do. Relax. We can do that. Your dream home will move, tear up, install, and handle it all while you kick back and enjoy your new space.
Here at The Morning Breath, we start every morning with style and grace.
Give me a
Engaging you with thoughtful and critically thinking topics to start your day.
Did you know that Pop-Tarts are like horrible for you?
While always maintaining a professional and family-friendly environment.
John, you're no longer a virgin.
Oh, and all the other stuff.
Flowers. Yes, read the bottom. We talk on and all over the world. Out of
There's another word for that, Peter. What do we call that?
Cold. It is cold. It's going to get
Weekdays at 7:15, only on the Southeast Iowa Video Network Facebook and YouTube page.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page. Pep Stop is a proud sponsor of Mount Pleasant Live and Mount Pleasant Athletics. Pep Stop is your one-stop shop for everything from gas, top-of-the-line car wash, a snack and a drink for the road, or a pizza on a Friday night. Stop in or call us at 319-385-4112.
Mount Pleasant Tire is a proud sponsor of Mount Pleasant Live and Mount Pleasant Athletics. We have everything your car needs, from oil changes to tire and engine repair and much, much more. Give us a call or go online at mountpleasanttires.com. Mount Pleasant Tire, we keep you rolling.
For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Located just south of the Mount Pleasant Square, Phillips Auto Clinic has you covered. Whether it's an oil change, an engine repair, tire replacement, and anything and everything in between, we've got what your vehicle is looking for. Phillips Auto Clinic. See us today.
Bring the kids, share the memories, celebrate 75 years of traditions at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Relive the magic of steam engines, antique cars, and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and horses. Whether it's your first visit or a cherished tradition, you'll enjoy the delicious foods, the thrill of an Old West shootout, and the excitement of nightly grandstand entertainment. For 75 years, this has been the place where memories are made at the 2025 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, August 28th through September 1st in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
New floors sound great, but moving furniture? Nah. Tearing up old carpet? No thanks. Juggling the whole project? You've got better things to do. Relax. We can do that. Your dream home will move, tear up, install, and handle it all while you kick back and enjoy your new space.
Here at The Morning Breath, we start every morning with style and grace. Engaging you with thoughtful and critically thinking topics to start your day.
Do you know that Pop-Tarts are like horrible for you?
While always maintaining a professional and family-friendly environment.
John, you're no longer a virgin.
Oh, and all the other stuff.
Flowers. Yesterday, we talk on all over the world. Out of
There's another word for that, Peter. What do we call that?
Cold.
It is cold. It's going to get
Weekdays at 7:15, only on the Southeast Iowa Video Network Facebook and YouTube page.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page. Pep Stop is a proud sponsor of Mount Pleasant Live and Mount Pleasant Athletics. Pep Stop is your one-stop shop for everything from gas, top-of-the-line car wash, a snack and a drink for the road, or a pizza on a Friday night. Stop in or call us at 319-385-4112.
Mount Pleasant Tire is a proud sponsor of Mount Pleasant Live and Mount Pleasant Athletics. We have everything your car needs, from oil changes to tire and engine repair and much, much more. Give us a call or go online at mountpleasanttires.com. Mount Pleasant Tire, we keep you rolling.
For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Located just south of the Mount Pleasant Square, Phillips Auto Clinic has you covered. Whether it's an oil change, an engine repair, tire replacement, and anything and everything in between, we've got what your vehicle is looking for. Phillips Auto Clinic. See us today.
Bring the kids, share the memories, celebrate 75 years of traditions at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Relive the magic of steam engines, antique cars, and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and horses. Whether it's your first visit or a cherished tradition, you'll enjoy the delicious foods, the thrill of an Old West shootout, and the excitement of nightly grandstand entertainment. For 75 years, this has been the place where memories are made at the 2025 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, August 28th through September 1st in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
Welcome back, folks, to Bob Evans Field in beautiful Mount Pleasant, and welcome to the Mount Pleasant Panther halftime show brought to you by Community First Credit Union. What can I say, folks? Tonight's home opener has been very exciting for our Mount Pleasant Panthers as they take a 14-7 lead to the third quarter. Welcome, everybody. Once again, Luis Aranda here, joined by my producer, Pete Camp. And over to my left is the chemographer of the stars, Ray Venz. It has been an exciting evening of football for our Panthers as they have had a wonderful start on their offense, having had a reception for a touchdown by Isaiah Lang that tied the game at 7-7. And then in their third drive of the game, a 1-yard touchdown run by Griffin Jones. Mediapolis scored first on the opening drive, capped off by a 4 receptions and 68 yards from Gannon Gunn, who scored the game's only touchdown for the Bulldogs. The defense for the Panthers has stopped the ground game for the Bulldogs. Their defensive line has shown up, and they have less than 20 yards on the ground, including an interception by Brody Clark that set up the second drive for the Panthers. So it is 14-7, and we are about 2 minutes away from the start of the second half. So for all of us here in the John Kuhn's press row, you've been watching the Mount Pleasant Halftime Show, brought to you by Community First Credit Union. We'll be right back with the start of the second half.
At First Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with First today and see why together is better.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
New floors sound great, but moving furniture? Nah. Tearing up old carpet? No thanks. Juggling the whole project? You've got better things to do. Relax. We can do that. Your dream home will move, tear up, install, and handle it all while you kick back and enjoy your new space.
Here at The Morning Breath, we start every morning with style and grace.
Give me a
Engaging you with thoughtful and critically thinking topics to start your day.
Did you know that Pop-Tarts are like horrible for you?
While always maintaining a professional and family-friendly environment.
John, you're no longer a virgin.
Oh, and all the other stuff.
Wow, yes, straight up. We talk on all over the world.
There's another word for that, Peter. What do we call that?
Cold. It is cold. It's going to get
Weekdays at 7:15, only on the Southeast Iowa Video Network Facebook and YouTube page.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
All right, folks, welcome back to Bob Evans Field, where you are watching Mount Pleasant football on Mount Pleasant Live, powered by Midwest Old Threshers. Thank you so much for making this appointment viewing for you on this lovely and beautiful Friday night. It is Friday night in Southeast Iowa, folks, and what better way than to spend it watching a little gridiron action. The Panthers will start off the second half. They won the coin toss and elected to defer, so they will be the receiving team on the kickoff. It is 14-7. Luis Aranda, joined by producer Peter Camp and our chemographers Ray Venz and Matt Bryant, bringing you the sights and sounds from the Maple Leaf Athletic Complex. This is our inaugural broadcast on Mount Pleasant Live. Thank you for joining us on Facebook and YouTube. This is the first of approximately 70 Mount Pleasant home contests spanning all different types of sports, including in the fall, Mount Pleasant home football and Mount Pleasant volleyball. Thank you for allowing me to spend the Friday night on your homes and mobile devices. We are moments away from starting the second half. Mount Pleasant had a stalled first drive where they went 3 and out after allowing a touchdown by Gannon Gunn, who had 68 yards receiving the first drive for the Bulldogs. And then the defense came to play for Mount Pleasant, setting up the 2 scoring drives. And now we are looking to see if the Panthers can continue that momentum as they receive the kickoff. The run game for both teams has not been established. The Mount Pleasant defensive line has given up less than 20 yards rushing. Parker Holstein for the Bulldogs has been met in the backfield or stuffed near or just past the line of scrimmage in all of his attempts. Ramsey Davis and Griffin Jones and Ryan Helling have had similar luck against the defensive line for the Bulldogs. However, Griffin Jones did find his way into the end zone with a 1-yard run during the Panthers' 3rd drive of the first half. That resulted in our marker currently as we enter the second half. Jack Newman will be the returner. He is flanked to his left as well with Griffin Jones.
Deep for Mount Pleasant, number 27, Griffin Jones. Number 4, Jack Newman.
Grant Konechny
Number 23.
is the place kicker. And we are off and running in the second half. It is caught at about the 17-yard line. And here we go. Number 32, Caden Schatt takes the ball about 26 yards to the Bulldog 43. First and 10 for the Panthers. All right, here we go. Grayson Walker once again from the shotgun. Hands off to Ramsey Davis, who takes the ball to midfield. To the 49, a gain of 6. Brock Spear on the tackle by the Bulldogs. And it's now 2nd and 4. Griffin Jones comes back in for Ramsey Davis. Isaiah Lang also in at tight end. He was pivotal in the second drive with a 4-yard touchdown reception. 2nd and 4, handoff to Jones, who is met at the line of scrimmage, and it keeps his motor going, and he has himself a Panther first down.
Tackled by number 50, Parker Lane, and number 8.
A 4-yard gain puts the Panthers now in Bulldog territory. First and 10 from the 47.
First and 10 Panthers.
In the game is Ryan Helling, lining up as tailback to the right of Walker. Brody Clark on the bottom of your screen, and I believe Caden Schatt at the top of your screen with Lang lined up as a tight end. Helling with the handoff and is met probably a minimal gain of about 1 yard.
24, Ryan Helling. Tackled by
Peyton Johnson for the Bulldogs on the tackle. It was a gain of 1 yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 from the 46-yard line. Ramsey Davis back into the game. Schott and Clark in as wide receivers. Jones and Davis in the backfield. Play action fake. Walker finds Clark for the catch. And Gunn is saying that ball hit the ground. The referees do not agree.
Pass complete to number 10, Brody Clark.
And it's a first down for the Panthers at the Bulldog 24.
4-yard line. First and 10 Panthers.
A 22-yard reception for Clark. 114 passing yards for Walker and a touchdown in this game. And we got another flag. We'll have an illegal procedure here on the Panthers. Not sure who jumped early. So a slight blemish to this promising drive for the Panthers. 9:54 remaining in the third quarter. On that pass to Brody Clark, Walker has eclipsed 100 yards.
5-yard penalty moves the ball back to the 29-yard line. First and 15.
First and 15 now from the 29-yard line. High snap. Davis is able to. Oh.
Walker tackled for a loss.
Tackle for a loss there.
Tyler Crow.
Unfortunately, a loss of 7 as Kyler Crow was able to evade the block by Davis. And it's going to be a 2nd and long for the Panthers. 2nd and 22 from the 36. Ryan Helling in for Ramsey Davis. Kyler Crow has made his mark on the defensive side with another tackle for a loss for the Bulldogs. Schott and Clark, your wide receivers. Helling in the backfield. Walker back to pass, going long, finds incomplete. Intended for, I believe that might have been Clark. And that was Isaiah Lang.
Pass intended for number 12, Isaiah Lang, incomplete. Broken up by number 15, Brayton DeLang.
Brayton DeLang with another stop. A broken up pass. Brings up 3rd and long again for the Panthers. Griffin Jones in at tailback. Shot at the top of your screen. Clark on the bottom, Lang on the bottom, 4 wide receiver set. Walker evades. On the run. Fires the pass intended for Clark. Clark had it, and it was broken up at the last second by Nathan Schmidl with the broken up pass. And unfortunately for the Panthers, their opening drive has stalled. The punt team comes in, and it will be Merrick Lamb to punt from the 36. The ball's on 36. Lamb is about the 49. 2 Bulldogs set to return. Lamb's kick is in the air, and it will go into the end zone for a touchback. 8:51 remaining in the third quarter. It's still 14-7 as we have a change of possession here. The Bulldogs will start from their own 20-yard line. Down 7. What was a promising drive for the Panther offense stalled thanks to a huge tackle for a loss by Kyler Crow of the Bulldogs. And now Quincy King looks to bounce back from a shaky first half. He is in the shotgun formation, trips wide receivers to the right, 1 wide receiver to the top. It is a screen pass for Gunn, and he is stopped for a loss.
Number 2, Gannon Gunn. Tackled by number 10 for Mount Pleasant, Brody Clark.
Brody Clark doing his thing on the defensive side. A tackle for a loss.
Ball is at the 17-yard line.
3-yard loss on the tackle by Clark. 2nd and 13 now from the 17-yard line. Three wide receiver set now for the Bulldogs. Gunn at the bottom of your screen. He has been very active on low snap, handoff, and nothing. Maybe a yard gain there. As Holstein once again meets the defensive line for the Panthers.
Stopped by number
Looks like he got about
Carter Myers
a yard. And a nice tackle by number
Gain of
69, Carter Myers.
3rd and 12.
Third and 12 from the 18-yard line for the Bulldogs. They come out with trips wide receivers to the right, top of your screen. Moving north to south. Handoff, Walker. Sling pass. And, I thought he looked like he went out of bounds. Apparently not. Pass is complete to number 30, Gable Myers. I apologize, I'm looking at the wrong. Lathan Keller.
Lathan Keller.
I was looking at the wrong score sheet. My apologies. I can't say I won't do that again. Brings up 4th and 12. Live television. 4th and 5. I guess it's live streaming, not live television, guys. And there's awkward silence in the booth as I make a fool of myself. I have 69 more games after this, so I'll get it right. All right, Bulldogs in punt formation here. High snap, the kick. Ooh. Newman at about the 46 gets into Bulldog territory, brought down by number 28.
Number 4, Jack Newman.
Schmidgall. He is able to go into Bulldog territory, just past midfield. So the Panthers will start in Bulldog territory at the 47-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard
So both
line.
offenses stalled on their opening drives of the second half. And now the Panthers are hoping that they can capitalize on yet another defensive stop by the defensive unit. Clark and Schott are your wide receivers. Lang, your tight end. Davis, your tailback. Walker once again out of the shotgun. 1st and 10 from the 47. And off to Davis. And he gets met on the left-hand side for
Ramsey Davis.
Maybe a yard.
Tackled by number 63, Benjamin Gerst.
Benjamin Gerst on the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
At the 47.
Griffin Jones comes back in for Ramsey Davis. He'll take a spell on the sideline. We got 4 wide receivers set. Lamb, Schott, Lang, and Clark. A handoff to Jones.
Griffin Jones, the ball carrier for Mount Pleasant. Tackled by number 25, Brock Spears.
Jones over the middle for a gain of 1. Stopped by the Bulldogs, Brock Spear. And now it's 3rd and 9. Ryan Helling now in for the Panthers at tailback. Clark and Lang at the bottom of the screen. We're going 4 wide receivers set. Shat and Lamb at the top part of your screen. 3rd and 9. This high snap. Fake the handoff to Helling. Clark on the screen, going nowhere. Tackle by the Bulldogs. Evan Schulte for no gain.
10, Brody Clark. Tackled by number 5,
And unfortunately, what appeared to be a promising drive in Bulldog territory has stalled with a 3 and out.
4th
And with 5.5 remaining in the third quarter,
Merrick Lamb.
the Panthers are forced
Lamb is in punt formation for Mount Pleasant.
to punt. Lamb in again to punt. He is lined up at about the 40-yard line. Bulldogs have 2 returners set at about the 7-yard line. Low snap. Lamb kicks it. And, fair catch called. James Garrison thought he was going to get away with a...
Penalty flag on the field.
He motioned for a fair catch and still tried to trick the special teams for the Panthers. There is a flag on the play. It's on the Meepo sideline. Let's see what we got here. Looks like it'll go against Mount Pleasant.
Procedure penalty against Mount Pleasant.
Illegal procedure on Mount Pleasant. Looks like they'll have to re-kick. 5-yard penalty on the play. So now they'll go from the 46-yard line to the 49 of the Panthers. Gunn and Garrison back as the returners. Lamb once again out as the punter.
49-yard line. 4th down, Panthers. Once again, Merrick Lamb in punt formation.
Here's the snap. Low snap there. Lamb's able to recover. Kicks a line drive. Garrison fumbles the ball. They're able to recover. Gets to the 21-yard line. A low line drive kick by Lamb.
Tackled by number 4.
Tricked Garrison a little bit. Had to recover that muffed return. Was able to get it to the Bulldog 21.
Ball's at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10, Mediapolis.
Just under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. We have not seen a score yet. Both offenses have stalled out in their drives. Panthers went 3 and out on both of their offensive drives to start the second half. And now the Bulldogs are starting their second. Quincy King, again, from the shotgun formation. Trips wide receiver to the right. Holstein can't bounce it out. It is met by Brody Clark, who has been everywhere today. He had an interception earlier, another tackle for a loss. He came to play today. A loss of 5 on the tackle by Clark.
2nd and 14.
A loss of 4, 2nd and 14, now at the 21. King back out in the shotgun, trips wide receiver to his right. That was a low snap. He was able to recover. King was able to recover. Unfortunately for them, it was an incomplete pass intended for Gunn.
For number 2, Gunn.
And now the Bulldogs are faced with a 3rd and long. 3rd and 14 from the 17. We are nearing 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. The defensive line has shown up to play for the Panthers. The defensive backs also have done a wonderful job breaking up passes. Now we got King back to pass, rolls out, intercepted! Brody Clark again! It appeared that Clark was the spy on that defensive scheme, and it worked to perfection. An underthrown pass by King is met by the hands of Brody Clark. That is his 2nd interception of the day. And now the Panthers are in excellent position offensively as they start this next drive from the Bulldog 21. That lane for King closed up amidst outstanding pressure by the defensive line. Underthrew the ball, and Clark was waiting, and he made him pay. Amazing job by number 10. Walker hands it off to Davis. Goes to his left, and is met on the left-hand side by Schmigdahl.
Nathan Schmigdahl for Mediapolis.
No gain.
On the play. Ball remains at the 21.
Ramsey Davis has been having a hard time today trying to get traction in the run game. Griffin Jones back in. Second and 10 from the 21. Hand off to Jones to the right-hand side. Is able to get into the second line for a gain of about 5.
Tackled by Tyler Crow.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Gain of 5 to the 16.
We're now under 3 minutes to go.
5.
Beautiful shot here of the field. Great work by Matt Bryant down below. The Panthers are in business here. Let's see if they can convert this critical third down deep in the Bulldogs' territory in the red zone. Walker receives as a receiver. Open. Caught by Brody Clark.
Pass from Walker complete to number 10, Brody Clark.
And it looks like he has enough for the first down. First down, Panthers, just shy of the 10-yard line. First and 10 from the 11. Ryan Helling coming in for Ramsey Davis. Jack Newman in for Brody Clark, who appeared to be a little bit banged up on that tackle. Handoff. Oh, it's a keeper by Walker, and he is stopped at the line of scrimmage to the left. The group tackle there.
Number 54, Peyton Johnson on the stop.
Number 54, Peyton Johnson on the stop, also joined by number 69, Simon Fisher on there.
No gain on the play. Second and
Ramsey
10.
Davis comes back in. Looked like Tanner Skalinski, the left guard, had some
Face mask penalty
words
against
with the
Mediapolis.
referee. And there is a flag. There's a face mask
Half the
penalty.
distance to the goal line.
Half the distance.
First and goal for the
First
Panthers.
and goal now for the Panthers from their 6-yard line. I missed the flag. My apologies there. Walker on the shotgun, handoff to Davis. And he is stopped in the backfield there.
Ramsey Davis, the ball carrier.
So again, the Panthers struggling
Number 8,
in the run game.
Tyler Crow. On the stop, loss of 2.
A loss of 2 there.
Second and goal from the 7.
We are coming to under 90 seconds. Griffin Jones comes back in for Ramsey Davis. Second and goal from the 7. Jack Newman and Caden Schatt are your wide receivers. Griffin Jones to the right of Walker. High snap. It's a keeper. And he is going to be met at the goal line by 3
Walker, the ball
Bulldogs. No gain. Stopped by Parker Lang, Schmidgall, and it looked like Holstein was also in there as well. Third and 7
on the
and
stop.
40 seconds remaining.
No gain.
Third and goal.
Third and goal from the 7.
Jones out. Clark back in. That's good to see him back in. Let's see if he is a target here. Lang also in. Shot also in. We're going 2 wide receivers. Lang in at tight end. Slant route. Touchdown! Panther! No! Incomplete is called. It appeared that Schott had the ball. He did not have possession. The ball looked like it touched the ground. It skirted the grass. And now it's decision time for the Panthers.
Attempting a field goal for Mount Pleasant.
They're going to go for a field goal here. Dylan White in. Walker, a holder. And the kick is up, and it is good.
Field goal is good. With
So after all
15
that,
seconds in the third quarter,
a
Mount Pleasant 17. Mediapolis
face mask
7.
penalty sets up a field goal for the Panthers. And they take a 17-7 lead with 15 seconds left in the third quarter. My touchdown call there was a little premature. I got a little excited. It looked like Schott had the ball, but the line judge thought otherwise. So if you heard me scream at a decibel that was not acceptable for your ears, I do apologize. I just get excited. It's Panther football. All right, 17-7. The Bulldogs will have two receivers, two returners, Gunn and Schmidgall, and White to kick off from his own 40. And it will be Schmidgall with the ball over the middle, and he's got a lane, and he's off and running. No one's going to catch him. The 10-5 touchdown, Meepo.
Number 28, Nathan Schmidgall, runs a kickoff back for a touchdown.
Schmidgall had a full steam going as he caught the ball, took it 78 yards to the house, and that's quite the answer by the Bulldogs offense. Gunn is the holder. And the kicker is Konechki. And the kick is good. All right, a turn of events here. 17-14. We're going to take a quick break. You are watching Mount Pleasant Panther football, presented by Midwest Old Threshers.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page. Pep Stop is a proud sponsor of Mount Pleasant Live and Mount Pleasant Athletics. Pep Stop is your one-stop shop for everything from gas, top-of-the-line car wash, a snack and a drink for the road, or a pizza on a Friday night. Stop in or call us at 319-385-4112.
Mount Pleasant Tire is a proud sponsor of Mount Pleasant Live and Mount Pleasant Athletics. We have everything your car needs, from oil changes to tire and engine repair and much, much more. Give us a call or go online at mountpleasanttires.com. Mount Pleasant Tire, we keep you rolling.
For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Welcome back to Bob Evans Field at Maple Leaf Athletic Complex. You're watching Panther Football, Mount Pleasant Live, powered by Midwest Old Threshers. Luis Aranda here, as we are less than 5 seconds away from wrapping up a third quarter that has seen the Panthers score 3 and the Bulldogs answer back with 7 on a 78-yard return by Nathan Schmidgall. A squib kick here, and it is covered up by number 67 for the Panthers, Keegan Heaton. There will be one more snap with 2.1 to go. Well, the wind was taken out of my sails here on that return by the Bulldogs' Schmidgall. And I was hoping the Panther offense can bounce back here. Brody Clark at the bottom of your screen, lined up at wide receiver. Walker from the shotgun. The snap. He sees Clark. Oh, and Clark losing his footing. He is able to get close to the first down marker. Oh, boy, he had one defender to beat. James Garrison on the tackle. And with that, we're going to the fourth quarter. We got ourselves a barn burner. It is 17-14 Panthers. You are watching Panther football on Mount Pleasant Live, powered by Midwest Old Threshers. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter.
Located just south of the Mount Pleasant Square, Phillips Auto Clinic has you covered. Whether it's an oil change, an engine repair, tire replacement, and anything and everything in between, we've got what your vehicle is looking for. Phillips Auto Clinic. See us today.
Bring the kids, share the memories, celebrate 75 years of traditions at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Relive the magic of steam engines, antique cars, and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and horses. Whether it's your first visit or a cherished tradition, you'll enjoy the delicious foods, the thrill of an Old West shootout, and the excitement of nightly grandstand entertainment. For 75 years, this has been the place where memories are made at the 2025 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, August 28th through September 1st in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Welcome back to Bob Evans Field. Luis Aranda here. You're watching Panther Football on Mount Pleasant Live, powered by our friends at Midwest Old Threshers. Please make sure that you take time this Labor Day weekend to visit McMillan Park and take part in the Old Threshers Reunion going on now through Monday. All right, after a Brody Clark first down, it is 1st and 10 from the 42. And I believe it was a keeper on Walker there for a loss, tackled in the backfield. Oh, number 8 for the Bulldogs. Kyler Crow once again with a tackle for a loss. Crow's number has been called many times by the Bulldogs defense to make a play, just like Brody Clark has for the Panthers defense. This has been a back-and-forth affair. The Bulldogs scored first on their opening drive, and then their offense stalled out. Panthers took a 14-7 lead, made it 17-7 in the third quarter, and then Nathan Schmigdahl silenced the crowd with a 78-yard return on the kickoff. And we have a flag on the play for an illegal procedure. So after a 2-yard loss on a Walker keeper, a false start by the offense will back them up another 5 yards. Now we are looking at 2nd and long, 2nd and 17 from the from the Panther 35-yard line. Legal procedures have been the kryptonite on this offensive line that is expertly coached by our good friend Rocco Russo. I'm sure he will have some words with the offensive line after the game and at practice as they gear up for game 2 later next week. All right, here we go. 2nd and 17 from the 35. Walker into shotgun. Fakes the handoff. He's going long and almost intercepted on the pass intended for number 32. Caden Schatt, broken up by Grant Konecki. Looked like Walker overthrew his intended target shot. And now we're facing 3rd and long from the 35. 3rd and 17. Just under a minute has gone by here in the 4th quarter. Walker faces pressure, has to get rid of it, and it is intercepted. We have a flag in the backfield. That might come as a favor for the Panthers there, as that looked like it was a late hit on the quarterback. Roughing the passer is the call, a personal foul that wipes out the interception there. A late hit. Yes, in fact, you cannot do that. That is why the yellow flag came out by the referee. So that nullifies what would have been a turnover. Instead is a 15-yard penalty, bringing the Panthers all the way to midfield at the 50-yard line. So let's see if Grayson Walker and his crew of offensive stalwarts can get things going, as we have hit a little bit of a lull for the Panthers offense. I got some confusion here by the chain gang. It looks like they have everything situated here. We do have a traditional chain gang here in Mount Pleasant, despite the move to digital and the professional and the college game. All right, here we go again. Grayson Walker from the shotgun. Lang in motion. Handoff to Davis, and he finds a seam, and he's brought down by Kyler Crow after a gain of 8.
Tackled by number 8, Jason Creek.
My apologies, that was the wrong number, number 8. No, that should have been Kyler Crow. A gain of 9.
Second and 1.
And Griffin Jones comes in to spell Ramsey Davis after a gain of 9. 2nd and 1 from the 41 of the Bulldogs. Brody Clark at the top of your screen. Jack Newman at the bottom. Jones the tailback. The snap. The toss to the right. And we have a loss. Looks like tackle by number 63, Benjamin Gerst.
Griffin Jones. Tackled by number 2, Gannon Gunn.
Oh,
At
that
the
was
42-yard
Gannon
line.
Gunn on the tackle.
3rd and 2.
A loss of 1, bringing up 3rd and short, 3rd and 2 from the 42. Ramsey Davis back in at tailback for the Panthers. 2 wide receivers. Again, Brody Clark at your top. Jack Newman. The handoff to Davis on the high snap, and he's able to get the first down. Gets into the second line of the defense, and he is stopped short of the 35. They're going to mark him down at the 36. A 6-yard gain for Davis for a Panther first down.
Ball is at the 36-yard line. First down, Panthers.
Davis comes out. Helling comes back in. Clark, Lang, Newman are your wide receivers tight end combination. Also joined by Merrick Lamb as a second tight end. And we have another flag. And we have another illegal procedure. My goodness. The Panther offensive line is shooting themselves in the foot. I've lost count, guys, how many offensive illegal procedures we've had in this game. This is at least the 5th one. And if I know Coach Russo, he's going to have a mouthful with his offensive line. All right, let's reset it here. 1st and 15 now from the Bulldogs. 41, Jack Newman and Brody Clark in as wide receivers. Ramsey Davis, it appears, my apologies, that is Brian Helling. And he looks to get back to the original line of scrimmage there. Gain of 4. Brings up 2nd and 11 on the 4-yard run by Helling. And there is a flag on the field. And we're going to have holding on the Panthers. And we're going to go back to 1st and 15, it appears. Nullifying that 4-yard run by Helling. Nope. Check that. It's a 10-yard penalty, 1st and 20. 1st and 25. 1st and 25, Pete. My apologies there.
1st and 25 from the 49.
So the Panthers are now back in their own territory at the 49. 1st and 25. Walker from the shotgun. A snap. Handoff to Griffin Jones, who is able to keep his motor running. Gets back into Bulldog territory for a gain of, appears, 10.
Tackled by number 23 for Mediapolis, Grant Conechny.
Tackled by Grant
Gain of 9 on the play.
Konechny.
Moves the ball to the 42.
Gain of 9 on the play. Back to the Bulldog 42. 2nd and long. 2nd and 16. 7:40 on the clock. Walker again from the gun. Ramsey Davis to his right. Newman and Clark, his wide receivers. High snap, handoff to Davis, who is met at the line of scrimmage by number 54, Peyton Johnson.
Tackled by number 54, Johnson, and number 25, Spears.
Brock Spears is also credited for the tackle. No gain on the play. 3rd and 16 from the 42. So what was once a promising drive has been thwarted by offensive penalties, illegal procedure, and holding. Brings up 3rd and 16 from the 42. 4 wide receiver set. Walker again from the gun. The snap. He looks that should be a horse collar, and it is a flag. Looked like Parker Holstein grabbed a hold of Walker's neck and pulled him down. A huge penalty again on 3rd down. Personal foul.
Face mask penalty against Mediapolis.
That'll be an automatic 1st down. Grayson Walker on the keeper looked to have been stalled and ran into a personal foul horse collar tackle. And this drive keeps going. All right, so
15 yards.
15 yards.
For a face mask against Mediapolis. Moves the ball to the 24-yard line.
So now
1st down, Panthers.
it's 1st and 10 from the 24 with 6 minutes, 36 seconds to go. Panthers in business yet again. Shot at the bottom of your screen. Ramsey Davis in at tailback. The snap, handoff to Davis, goes left. Comes back, cuts back center. Gets about 4 yards, maybe 5.
Tackled by number 25, Brock Spears.
Brock Spears on the tackle.
Ball's at the 19.
A gain of 5 to the 19.
2nd and 6.
That does not. It should be 2nd and 5. There you go. 2nd and 5 from the 19. A gain of 5. Davis went left, cut back to the center. Was met by Brock Spears after he gained 5. So the run game has had some short gains on this drive that has stalled a couple times, but defensive penalties have kept the Panthers alive. Griffin Jones, the handoff again. And it looks like he was
By number 63, Benjamin Gerst.
met by Benjamin Gerst at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
On the play. Ball remains at the 19. 3rd and 6. Correction, 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5 from the 19 now for the Panthers. Twice on this drive, the Panthers have faced 3rd and long, but personal foul penalties, a roughing the passer, and a horse collar tackle have kept this drive alive for the Panthers. They are in field goal range, but field goal only puts them up 6. Walker, high snap. Finds Clark with a slant pass. Complete at the 10. That'll be enough for a 1st down for the Panthers. Brody Clark. A slant pass reception met upon completing that reception. Goes down hard. We are now at under 5 minutes to go. 1st and goal from the 9 for the Panthers. Back in at tailback is Ryan Helling, number 24. Number 32, Caden Schott is at the bottom of your screen lined up. Handoff to Helling, and it looks like he stopped, maybe a gain of 1 or no gain on the play.
Ball carried by number 24, Ryan Helling.
A loss of 1. Crow and Gerst on the tackle there for a loss of 1. Kyler Crow and Benjamin Gerst have had their names called several times here on the defensive side for the Bulldogs. And Now, here we go. 2nd and 10 from the 10. Shot at the bottom of your screen. Davis in at tailback. He's looking to his right. Walker keeps it, evades the defender, and he drops the ball.
Fumble on the play.
The Panthers look like they recovered the ball.
Recovered by
And then there's a flag.
Pleasant.
That's going to be an unsportsmanlike flag here for spiking the ball. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Bulldogs. My goodness. They knocked the ball free. The Panthers recovered it. It looked like one of the Bulldogs defenders grabbed the ball out of frustration and spiked it. And again, a major undisciplined play by the Bulldogs defense. I can't understand this. I mean, this drive has stalled at least twice.
On the 3-yard line.
This is their third major penalty. Their third personal foul. So now we are 1st and goal from the 3. It was half the distance from the goal. What appeared to be a fumble. It looked like it was recovered by the Panthers. 1st and 3. Walker from under center. Handoff. Jones. And he's stopped. A lot of movement there.
Griffin Jones. Tackled by number 28.
Number 28 on the tackle, Schmigdahl. And we have a timeout, looks like by...
Ball is at the 2-yard line.
There's a gain of 1 there. 2nd and 2. 2nd goal from the 2. All right. Referee signals for the clock to keep going. We are under 3 minutes left to play. The Panthers are threatening here, and it looks like we're going to have a timeout as the play clock nears expiration. 2 minutes 56 to go. We're going to take a break here, and we'll come back. You're watching Panther Football on Mount Pleasant Live, powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
New floors sound great, but moving furniture? Nah. Tearing up old carpet? No thanks. Juggling the whole project? You've got better things to do. Relax. We can do that. Your dream home will move, tear up, install, and handle it all while you kick back and enjoy your new space.
Here at The Morning Breath, we start every morning with style and grace.
Give me a
Engaging you with thoughtful and critically thinking topics to start your day.
Did you know that Pop-Tarts are like horrible for you?
While always maintaining a professional and family-friendly environment.
John, you're no longer a virgin.
Oh, and all the other stuff.
Wow, version. Yes, straight the bottom. We talk on and all over the out of.
There's another word for that, Peter. What do we call that? Cold.
It is cold. It's going to get
Weekdays at 7:15, only on the Southeast Iowa Video Network Facebook and YouTube page.
We are back live from Bob Evans Field. You're watching Panther Football on Mount Pleasant Live, powered by Midwest Old Threshers. We are in the thick of it. 2nd and goal from the 2 for the Panthers. I believe the Panthers have had the ball this entire quarter.
First and goal from the 2.
1st and goal from the 2. All right, I'll take it. Handoff. and he's going to be wrapped up for a tackle for a loss there. I'm not entirely sure who had the ball. So the run game.
The ball is at the 2-yard line. Mediapolis will take over on downs at their own 2-yard line.
So we had, I'm a little bit confused here. It was apparently fourth down. Pete, I missed that. Did you? All right. So now, okay. So now the Bulldogs are deep in their own territory. 1st and 10 from the 3. Trips wide receiver to the right. King, low snap, recovers, finds number 30,
King's pass is complete.
Lathan Keller.
Number 30, Lathan Keller. Tackled by number 27, Griffin Jones. Ball is at the 14-yard line.
Ball's on the 14-yard line now.
1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
First down there, gain of 11. My apologies here, those of you watching. We seem to have lost the downs on that last drive. King, again, finds Gunn over the middle, and he's got room to run. Being chased and nearing midfield, pushed out of bounds by Gavin Kerr. Meepo is in business here now at the
Knocked out of bounds at the 41-yard
41.
line. First down, Bulldogs at the 41.
They have their full regiment of timeouts. 2:21 left to go. A little bit of nervousness in the crowd. And in the booth. King, back to pass, fires, finds Gunn again.
To number 2, Gunn. Tackled by Sloat and Davis.
Davis on the tackle there, gain of 3.
Gain of 3 to the 44.
Now coming up on 2 minutes remaining. Panthers up by 3 here. This is the Bulldogs' first possession of the fourth quarter. Trips wide receiver to the left. King in the shotgun. Takes a snap. And that's a complete pass to Schmigdal. King faked a screen pass to a wide open Gun, went down the field and found Schmigdal open for a first down.
Tackled by Jones for the Panthers. The ball is at the 39-yard line. 1st and 10, Mediapolis.
1st and 10 now from the Panthers 39. Minute 30 to go. King back in the shotgun. Trips wide receiver to the left. Low snap, hits the ground. King recovers. He's going to be met! And the ball is loose! The ball is loose! There's a scrum! Clark thinks he has it. Referee's at the bottom of the pile. Let's see what happens here. The Panthers think they have it, and the Panthers have it! Defensive pressure. And the defense comes away with a turnover. A fumble by the Bulldogs quarterback. And the Panthers take over with a minute 11. Up by 3.
45-yard line. 1st and 10, Mount Pleasant.
Outstanding pressure there by the defense. I am trying to find out who. And the excitement, I lost who forced that fumble. Davis with the handoff, secures the ball, and gains 5 yards. 2nd and 5 from the 40. Timeout taken by the Bulldogs. That's their first timeout of the second half. A second half that has been dominated by the defense and special teams. 17-14 Panthers. They have had offensive drives stalled and then restarted by mistakes by the Bulldogs defense. On 3 occasions in this half, personal fouls have kept the Panthers alive. Then, the Panthers were unable to convert on short first and goal from the 3, turnover on downs. The Bulldogs made it back into Panther territory, and then the Mount Pleasant defense just came to play and forced a turnover. High snap, handoff to Davis again, and it looks like he's going to go down, maybe a gain of 2. And another timeout by the Bulldogs. .57 to go, a gain of 1 by Davis, 3rd down and 4. One more first down will do it. And the Panthers are very close. They can taste a season-opening victory, but they need to convert here. 3rd and 3 from the 38. What do you think Coach Bolin and his staff have cooked up here? You can run, but as you may have seen today, the run game has been difficult to come by for Ramsey Davis, Griffin Jones, Ryan Helling. We've seen small gains here and there, guys, but I don't know. With 57.6 seconds to go, you're close to midfield. If I were Coach Bolin, I'd dial up a play-action pass. Maybe find Newman, Isaiah Lang. I don't know. We'll see what we have. Newman at the top of your screen. Shot at the bottom of your screen. Walker from the shot. Handoff to Davis, and he's met behind the line of scrimmage, and the Bulldogs will once again take a timeout. 53.6 seconds to go, 4th and 3, and I would imagine Coach Bolin will send out the punt unit and look to force the Bulldogs to go the length of the field. I was wrong, guys. I was hoping that we were going to have a dial-up of a play-action fake here. Even Ray over here said, absolutely, Luis, that sounds the best. He doesn't have a mic, but I'm sure that's what he was saying. Pete's just not making eye contact with me because he's as nervous as I am. What a way to kick off our slate of Mount Pleasant Panther football. While we wait, I do want to share with you that our next presentation of Mount Pleasant Sports will be Tuesday, September 9th, when we broadcast live from the Mount Pleasant High School gym for Mount Pleasant Volleyball. Join me on the call on that evening. Tuesday, September 2nd, as the Panthers face off against Washington. My apologies. Tuesday, September 9th, as the Panthers face Keokuk. I'll get it right. First broadcast. All right. Here we go. 4th and 5. Merrick Lamb back to punt. 2 returners are lined up at about the 4-yard line. Lamb with the directional punt, and it lands out of bound. I would probably guess at about the 15, 14-yard line. All right. Here we go, folks. 53.6 seconds to go. The Bulldogs need to go 86 yards for a touchdown. I would probably say if they get to about the 20-yard line, they might be in good field goal range, but they have no timeouts. As we saw on that last drive, Garrison Gunn and Nathan Schmigdahl were big with huge gains on receptions, and then a quarterback rush ended up in the Panthers' favor, forcing a turnover. And unfortunately, the Panthers could not capitalize. So here we go. 1st and 10 from the Panther 27-yard line. Quincy King at the from shotgun, trips wide receiver to the left. And we have a little bit of a delay here as the referees are having to talk. Regardless of the outcome of this game, please join us for the post-game show presented by Your Dream Home Furniture and Floors. We will break down tonight's action, give you a preview of what's to come, and hopefully we'll wrap it up with a nice bowl and a Panther victory. All right, let's see what we got going on here. The line judge is talking to Coach Bowen. The referee and the umpire I don't know, maybe they're making plans for dinner. Nothing much open here in Mount Pleasant after the game. I say that from personal experience. All right, 48.6. I think it was a clock issue. 48.6 left in the game. 1st and 10 for the 27. Quincy King back in the shotgun, trips wide receiver to the right. They're bringing pressure. Caught by Holstein. Nope. Not going anywhere, and we have a flag. Lathan Keller was the receiver. I said Holstein. It was Lathan Keller. And it looks like we got a personal foul face mask on the Panthers. That is going to go on Brody Clark. A mistake for him on an otherwise good game for the young man, junior wide receiver and linebacker. King back to pass, caught, and it looks like he stayed in bounds. If it's an incomplete pass. Second and 5. That was a 5-yard penalty against Clark.
At the 33, 2nd and 4.
Second and 5 from the 33, 28 seconds to go. No timeouts for the Bulldogs. King back in the shotgun. Goes back, goes deep. Davis is right there. But no need for him and his heroics as that ball goes out of bounds. 3rd and 4. Just under 21 seconds left to go. 3rd and 4 now. Ball's on the 33-yard line. The Bulldogs are out of timeouts. The Panthers have all 3 of theirs. Twin wide receivers on the bottom of your screen. Fans are getting loud here. King back to pass, going deep. 3 defenders there, and it's broken up. Number 27, Griffin Jones, got a hand on it, knocked it down. All right. A last gasp now for the Bulldogs. 15 seconds to go, 4th and 4. I think we're going to see some laterals here, fellas. No timeouts for the Bulldogs. If they make a play, it has to be towards the sideline. 4 wide receivers set. King from the gun. Has it, fires it, and it is dropped, and that is game! Lathan Keller had the ball hit off his chest, and it ricocheted back toward the offensive line. And the defense stops the Bulldogs on downs And we are 1-0 away from a season-opening victory for your Mount Pleasant Panthers. Victory formation coming. Walker from the shotgun. What a way to cap off his first career start for Grayson Walker. He will take a knee. He will hand the ball over to the official. And Mount Pleasant Panthers have opened up the season with a 17-14 victory over the Mediapolis Bulldogs. Outstanding effort by your Panthers. A defensive battle in the second half after the offense took the show in the first half. Both teams are shaking hands at midfield. What a ball game, folks. All right. We will take a break here, and we'll come back for the post-game show brought to you by Your Dream Home Furniture and Flooring. You're watching Panther Football on Mount Pleasant Live, powered by Midwest Old Threshers. Stay tuned for the post-game show.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page. Pep Stop is a proud sponsor of Mount Pleasant Live and Mount Pleasant Athletics. Pep Stop is your one-stop shop for everything from gas, top-of-the-line car wash, a snack and a drink for the road, or a pizza on a Friday night. Stop in or call us at 319-385-4112.
Mount Pleasant Tire is a proud sponsor of Mount Pleasant Live and Mount Pleasant Athletics. We have everything your car needs, from oil changes to tire and engine repair and much, much more. Give us a call or go online at mountpleasanttires.com. Mount Pleasant Tire, we keep you rolling.
For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Located just south of the Mount Pleasant Square, Phillips Auto Clinic has you covered. Whether it's an oil change, an engine repair, tire replacement, and anything and everything in between, we've got what your vehicle is looking for. Phillips Auto Clinic. See us today.
Bring the kids, share the memories, celebrate 75 years of traditions at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Relive the magic of steam engines, antique cars, and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and horses. Whether it's your first visit or a cherished tradition, you'll enjoy the delicious foods, the thrill of an Old West shootout, and the excitement of nightly grandstand entertainment. For 75 years, this has been the place where memories are made at the 2025 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, August 28th through September 1st in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
We are back live from Bob Evans Field in beautiful Maple Leaf Athletic Complex as the crowd is going home happy. This is the Mount Pleasant Panther postgame show brought to you by Your Dream Home Furniture and Floors in Mount Pleasant. I am Luis Aranda, joined by my producer, Peter Kemp, and a huge thank you to our choreographers, Ray Venz and Matt Bryant. An amazing game to start off the 2025 season as your Mount Pleasant Panthers wrap up a 17-14 victory over the Mediapolis Bulldogs in what ended up being a nail-biter at the end. You know, we started the game off with offensive performances that were outstanding by both teams. A touchdown by Garrison Gunn put the Bulldogs ahead, 7-0. And then Isaiah Lang came back and had a 4-yard touchdown. And then Griffin Jones with a 1-yard run touchdown made it 14-7 heading into into halftime. Brody Clark also with 2 turnovers. He forced an interception, and then he also had several several receptions to extend drives for the Panthers. In the second half, a field goal by the Panthers put them up 17-7. Dylan White with the field goal there. And then immediately afterward, Nathan Schmigdahl for the Bulldogs returned the kick 78 yards. Made it 17-14, and things started to get tense here at Maple Leaf. And then the offense for the Panthers took over, aided by several defensive miscues by the Bulldog defense, including 3 personal fouls, a roughing the passer, a horse collar tackle, and then deep inside the Bulldog territory after stripping the ball, a unsportsmanlike conduct penalty forced a first down at the 3-yard line. Unfortunately for the Panthers, they could not convert. They turned the ball over on downs. Bulldogs started to make a run, and after 2 long conversions by Schmigdahl and Gunn, the Panthers defense took over, forcing a fumble of Quincy King. The Panthers took over. Unfortunately, they could not convert. But then with less than 56 seconds and no timeouts remaining, the Bulldogs ran out of time. And after the incompletion to Nathan Keller, the Bulldogs had to turn over the ball. And with 3 seconds to go, Garrison Walker capped off his first ever start in the victory formation. And that ended our game, 17-14, a Panthers victory. Our player of the game is Brody Clark. He was outstanding both on the offensive and defensive side for the Panthers. Honorable mention to Grayson Walker. He threw 1 touchdown and passed for 114-plus yards on the evening. And that does it for us here in Bob Evans Field. Thank you so much for making us part of your Friday and for watching Panther Football on Mount Pleasant Live, powered by Midwest Old Threshers. Thank you for watching Mount Pleasant Panther postgame show, brought to you by Your Dream Home Furniture and Floors in Mount Pleasant. Our next live action on this channel will be on Tuesday, September 9th, as the Panther volleyball team takes on Keokuk. In the meantime, you can jump over to Southeast Iowa Live on Facebook and YouTube and catch the Panthers face off against Washington in a volleyball showdown this coming Tuesday, September 2nd. All right. That's all, folks, from Bob Evans Field and Maple Leaf Athletic Complex, joined by my producer, Pete Camp, and Matt Bryant and Ravens. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your holiday weekend, and we'll see you soon. You've been watching Panther Football on Mount Pleasant Live, powered by Midwest Old Threshers.